The train now approaching Platform 7 terminates here. This train is the service from Stepford Central. The train now standing at Platform 7 is the 2301 Stepford Connect service to Stepford Central. Calling at North Shore, Starry Lock, West Wyvern, Millcastle, Westercoast, Faymere, Edgemead, Leighton City, Leighton Stepford Road, Rocket Parade, Wharton Newton, Hampton Hargate, Benton Bridge, Benton, Coxley, Bowdin, Angel Pass, St Helens Bridge, Stepford East, and Stepford Central. This train is formed of 3 coaches.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Stepford Central. We will be calling at North Shore, Starry Lock, West Wyvern, Millcastle, Westercoast, Faymere, Edgemead, Leighton City, Leighton Stepford Road, Rocket Parade, Wharton Newton, Hampton Hargate, Benton Bridge, Benton, Coxley, Bowdin, Angel Pass, St Helens Bridge, Stepford East, and Stepford Central. The next station is North Shore. We will shortly be arriving at North Shore. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Millcastle, Westercoast, Famere, Edgemead, Leighton City, Leighton, Stepford Road, Rocket Parade, Wharton Newton, Hampton
This is
Hargate,
North Shore.
Benton Bridge,
This
Benton,
train is for
Coxley,
Stepford Central.
Bowden, Angel
The next
Pass,
station is
St Helens Bridge,
Starry Lock.
Stepford East, and Stepford Central. This train is formed of 3 coaches.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Stepford Central. The next station is Starry Lock. We will shortly be arriving at Starry Lock. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Millcastle, Westercoast, Famere, Edgemead, Leighton City, Leighton, Stepford Road, Rocket Parade, Wharton Newton, Hampton Hargate,
This is
Benton Bridge,
Starry Lock.
Benton,
This
Coxley,
train is for
Bowden,
Stepford Central.
Angel Pass,
The
St
next
Helens
station
Bridge,
is
Stepford
West
East,
Wyvern.
and Stepford Central. This train is formed of 3 coaches.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Stepford Central. The next station is West Wyvern. We will shortly be arriving at West Wyvern. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Rocket Parade, Wharton Newton, Hampton Hargate, Benton Bridge, Benton, Coxley, Bowden, Angel Pass, St Helens Bridge, Stepford East, and Stepford Central. This train is formed of 3
This
coaches.
is West Wyvern. This train is for Stepford Central. The next station is Millcastle. Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Stepford Central. We will be calling at Millcastle, Westercoast, Famey, Edgemead, Leighton City, Leighton Stepford Road, Rocket Parade, Water Newton, Hampton Hargate, Benton Bridge, Benton, Coxley, Bowden, Angel Pass, St Helens Bridge, Stepford East, and Stepford Central. The next station is Millcastle. Shortly be arriving at Millcastle. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Westercoast, Famey, Edgemead, Leighton City, Leighton Stepford Road, Rocket Parade, Water Newton, Hampton Hargate, Benton Bridge, Benton, Coxley,
This is
Bowden,
Millcastle.
Angel Pass, St
This
Helens
train is
Bridge,
for
Stepford
Stepford
East,
Central.
and
The next
Stepford
station
Central.
is
This
Westercoast.
train is formed of 3 coaches.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Stepford Central. The next station is Westercoast. We will shortly be arriving at Westercoast. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Edgemead, Leighton City, Leighton Stepford Road, Rocket Parade, Water Newton, Hampton Hargate, Benton Bridge, Benton, Coxley, Bowden, Angel Pass, St Helens Bridge, Stepford
This is
East, and
Westercoast.
Stepford Central.
This train is for
This train is
Stepford
formed
Central.
of 3 coaches.
The next station is Famey. Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Stepford Central. The next station is Famey. We will shortly be arriving at Famey. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Edgemead, Leighton City, Leighton, Stepford Road, Rocket Parade, Wharton Newton, Hampton Hargate, Benton Bridge, Benton, Coxley, Bowdon, Angel Pass, St Helens Bridge,
This is
Stepford
Famous.
East, and
This train
Stepford
is
Central.
for Stepford Central.
This train is formed
The
of
next
3
station
coaches.
is Edgemead. Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Stepford Central. The next station is Edgemead. We will shortly be arriving at Edgemead. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Service to Stepford Central. Calling at Leighton City, Leighton, Stepford Road, Rocket Parade, Wharton Newton, Hampton Hargate, Benton Bridge, Benton, Coxley, Bowdon, Angel Pass, St Helens Bridge, Stepford East, and Stepford Central. This train is formed of 3 coaches.